Hello designers, it is Safiria Lovery with Safiria's by Design. I'm here going to redo a cabinet right next to my kitchen sink. I live on the Gulf Coast of Mississippi, and so it's very necessary for us to have an emergency preparedness cabinet, or at least a section in our house where we can easily get to emergency items. We do live in hurricane country. Our power goes out frequently due to storms, so it's best to have everything you need for power outages and any other type of emergency, quick and easy access where you can get to it. I do have an enclosed garage, but it's a little bit cumbersome to try to walk out here outside of the house um, when it's dark inside of the house, so it's best to have those items closer to a central location such as the kitchen. So let's get started. So I have decluttered each shelf, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe down the shelves before I start putting items back in. So here's a look at the type of items that I would put inside of my emergency cabinet. Of course, candles, and I want to put both large size candles as well as mid-size candles. So the larger candles would be for your main rooms like your kitchen, your living room, and your bedrooms. And then some of the smaller candles I can use for the bathroom if the power goes out for an extended period of time. I do want to have some matches on hand and some lighters on hand to light those candles. For temporary power outages, you want to go with something like your handy dandy flashlights in all different sizes. They do have flashlights that are dedicated for specific living areas. So for instance, this light switch you can use like in your bathroom if you wanted to just hang it on the wall. You can stick it with some adhesive tape or some Velcro and just attach it to a bathroom wall to help you when you have to go to the bathroom. These are also good inside of closets. Of course, I want to make sure that I am stocked up on batteries to be able to put in the flashlights and other things, such as a battery operated radio. Speaking of which, I do have a little small shower radio by RCA that I can use in case we do have a real storm, the power goes out and we're needing to hear the latest on the weather news. Then we have something that we can listen to for evacuation instructions and things of that nature. I do also have some little mini flashlights that are good for grab and go when you need to get a source of light right away. I do have some medium-sized flashlights as well. Even have some flashlights that you can attach to your forehead. So if you don't want to really carry anything while you're kind of walking through the house or you need your arms to be free, then I have the flashlights that you can attach to your actual head. So let's go on ahead and see how we can place these items inside of our cabinet for the best use. So I decided that I'm going to put both the large and the mid-size candles up here at the very top shelf. If we have a power outage for an extended time, we'd be reaching for these. But normally the power is out just temporarily. So as far as our long-term needs, I'm going to store those at the top. These are also the heaviest items, so it would make more sense to put them closer to the top so that my 7-year-old son cannot easily get to these. For the middle shelf, I thought it would make more sense to put my batteries and the radio up here in the middle, along with the matches and lighters. So next it's time for me to place my lighters and matches on the shelf with the batteries. And I want to just use a Dollar Tree storage solution. This is a makeup caddy. So I'm going to go ahead and just place my lighters inside of those. And I can see I have room to grow, so I can go ahead and purchase more lighters so that I can fill this entire container. And then as far as the matches, the Dollar Tree has this little organizer container with a lid. So I figured I would put some of the batteries in here and close the lid so that no moisture gets to the matches. And then as far as the larger pack of matches, there is a section in the back of this makeup caddy, and I can just squeeze the match boxes back here. Okay, y'all, so the matches in the bigger box didn't exactly fit back there as far as the height of my shelf, so I just took another one of these clear boxes and placed it in the very back, and then I stuck the matches on top of it, and then I just put my little makeup caddy right here in the front with my lighters. So the last items that I have to organize are a set of flashlights. I also do recommend getting some glow sticks, so that's next on my list to purchase to add to my emergency collection. Of course, Harbor Freight is an excellent store to visit to gather some of these type of items. So to help with the organization, I'm going to use another Dollar Tree plastic container to put in my light switch. You can see they fit perfectly in there. And then lastly, as far as the flashlights themselves, I am going to take them out of the packaging. The last thing you need to do is be fumbling around in the dark trying to open a flashlight package. So I'm going to go ahead and take them out. So I'm going to go ahead and place my light switches up here on the left-hand side of the cabinet. I have a small refrigerator bin that I got from Ollie's. I've taken the lid off, and so I'm just going to lay my flashlights in here like so, because I do want to be able to just grab and go on the first shelf with these, and so I don't want any lid in the way. And then lastly, I'm just going to take my little flashlights that attach to your head and kind of stick them in the back. I'm not going to take these out of the packages because they have a little string attached to them, and I don't want that string to get everywhere. And we're probably only going to use these in dire straits. I love how that shelf turned out nice and neat. And I can easily get to the flashlights whenever the power is out because the flashlights are on the very bottom shelf. Just to recap, here is a look at the first shelf, the second shelf, and the last shelf. Thank you all so much for tuning in to watch my video today. Please remember to stay tuned for more content.